Yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on? It's me, Muggsy. It's me, Muggsy. What? Come on now. Oh, there y'all are. All of a sudden, it just popped up 4 people. I'm like, where y'all at? Come on, what's going on here? Why is it? Well, I think I put it in chat. Okay, there it is. There's the link. Whoa! All of a sudden, my comments just popped up. My signal's pretty choppy. It probably is. Redneck Connection says, hello, Nitro Online. Says, what's up, Muggsy? Your signal is pretty choppy. It was like, I was like, too. I was like, what's going on here? Well, why ain't I seeing my comments? And all of a sudden, bam, there they are. Hey, babe. Hey, Jackie. Would you? Okay, now it's all working. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, everybody on the table. Oh, you're going to stay in the chat? Oh, man, when? Hello, everybody. Mrs. Twin. Hey, what's going on? Who wants to come up? Y'all can come up. Y'all ain't got to be shy. But as soon as people start coming up, it seems like I stop talking. But anyway, I'm here now. And the person that wanted me to do a freaking panel ain't even here. Where you at, Ronald? Jimmy C. Oh, I see. Put your hand up. Okay, do something. There you go.
What's up, bro?
Oh, man, I can't hear you.
Huh?
Now I can hear you.
Yeah, I was going to say. What's up? South Carolina said, give me a minute.
Did he?
Yeah. I was just upset myself, dude. I fucking was over at CCB and freaking saw you alive, bailed out of there, go fire up the other stream, and it's over. I was like, what the fuck?
Why, my other stream?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just doing a little clickbait.
Brett, what's up, Nitro? Yeah, I could barely hear you though, so it was like probably good that stream's done anyways.
Uh-huh.
What's up, Lynn? Good to see you, girl. I can't stay too long, I don't think. Either that, I'll be screwed tomorrow.
I lost my drink. Oh, there it is.
Again, I'm probably screwed anyways.
Man, I'm pissed.
Mm.
You see this little thing right here?
No?
This little bitty ass damn memory chip.
Yeah, you're frozen on YouTube, so
I'm frozen.
yeah.
But anyway, if anybody else can see it,
I know what a little memory chip is.
this thing right here. I waited a whole freaking month for this to come in the mail.
Yeah.
And whenever it comes in the mail, it's fake.
What?
Yeah.
Let me see it now that you're back. Oh, never mind. You froze again. What makes you think it's fake?
Because it don't work.
Did you put it in right?
Oh, yeah. I put it in all my devices. It picks it up as a 256 gigabyte memory chip.
Yeah.
But there's no memory there. I even hey, South Carolina, what's going on, man?
What's up?
I even
Hey, Jimmy.
formatted it, and then I done an overwrite format, and it still didn't work.
Where'd you get it from?
Wish.
Oh, that's your answer right there.
Uh-huh.
Well, send it back.
I got well, they told me I didn't have to. They just told me to keep it, and they give me a refund.
Oh, there you go.
All right, cool.
I done. But dadgum, I was needing this memory before March.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that sucks. You'd be better off going to Walmart and getting a real one.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
They're cheap enough, you know. They're not cheap.
I mean, they're not cheap either. The one I need is like freaking $60.
Damn.
You don't need one that big.
Well, that's what my phone calls for.
What's that, like a 32 gig?
Yeah, but all you need
No, this phone here calls for a 256 gigabyte memory chip only.
Damn.
And it has to be an elite kind.
well, suck it up then.
This phone only, yeah, I did not know that about this phone.
You should have done your homework before you bought your phone.
I
Right.
know. That's right.
Why I bought an Android.
This is Android.
Yeah, but you didn't buy a freaking Motorola.
This is a damn Orbic Wonder.
Oh, that's why. Wow.
Yeah.
It requires only one memory chip.
Yeah.
I mean, the other ones will work in it, but the phone is slow as shit.
Phone's
Wow.
probably slow as shit to begin with.
Yeah, right.
I watched some videos that says with the memory chip that goes with the phone. I mean
Well,
the one that it calls for actually makes the phone run better.
sounds like you got to spend the $60.
I think so.
Right. Might as well. I mean, if you got to get a new memory card, you might as well get a new phone. What's going on, What's going on, Anthony?
I don't know much.
The thing is, I just got this phone.
Right.
Oh,
That's not a nosy. That's the face you're gonna look like when you buy
Everybody's
that
like
chip.
leaving.
right.
61.
Right. 60.
Jimmy's internet's messed up.
Yeah, you're frozen with Yeah, let's say you get that surprise look.
Anthony,
There he goes again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he'll be back.
You know, or as
I
I,
mean,
tell
say-
my friend,
Hey,
Look at-
Jennifer.
Hello,
tell me-
Jennifer.
friend, that's that look on your face when your cousin says she's pregnant by you.
Oh, God. Wow. Oh, jeez.
Hey,
I mean,
y'all-
$60 might be pretty expensive, but, I mean,
yeah,
really.
it's not that bad.
No.
well, $60 is cheap compared to what they normally run.
Especially for the space that he's need.
Yeah. Yeah, because I was going to order me the one of those. They call it the one from Japan.
Mm.
Yeah. But yeah,
Wow.
I don't need nothing that high dollar.
Nope.
I don't have a Panzer tank to run over it anyway, so I couldn't prove if they were lying or not.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the first word out of his mouth was "wish," and I knew it. That was your answer right there.
Well,
Yeah.
not everything from Wish is junk. Like I got
Yeah.
the sound card that's pretty fun.
Yeah, you just gotta be careful what you order from.
Yeah.
You know that.
I mean-
if it's too good to be true, sometimes it is.
dang,
I mean, I've heard of some people getting good things off of Wish, but some things
Oh,
are
I've,
just
I've had no problem whatsoever so far. I mean,
some.
except for
I
that
got-
one camera, but that was my fault because I dropped it. You know.
I got the headlights for the mini bike today from Wish.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
2 of these.
That's
Oh
cool.
yeah.
You got,
Oh, it even got the eyelid on it.
yeah, you know,
Damn.
actual metal. You
Oh
know?
yeah. Oh yeah.
that came from Wish.
Yeah. There's 2 of them.
Oh, that's cool.
All wired up, ready to rock.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Life easy, man. Granted, shit wire, but you know.
Hey,
What you gonna do? Put that on your camera?
Yeah, right. The fucking mini
Jimmy.
bike, man.
Jimmy, what are you talking about? I see people pay $68,000 for a truck that has that same shitty wire in it.
Right. Wow.
You know, the way I look at it is it's fucking perfect for what I'm doing
Yeah.
and the right price range.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Well, even if you got to buy a decent wire and rewire it, it's still cheaper what you're gonna find at local.
Well, if I want to, go through all that bullshit.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying down the
I'm
line.
not.
Yeah.
The
I'm just saying,
wire that I will run the rest of the bike with will be better.
right,
You know, but
right.
as far as the shit that connects to all that wiring, who gives?
Right.
I'm gonna turn my
Yeah.
camera off for a minute and see if this helps.
Probably will
Uh,
keep from dragging your bandwidth down.
yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay,
I
cool.
Hi, Miss Twin.
I'll build that mini bike with freaking 98% new stuff, and I bet I'll be under $1,000. You know?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey,
That's why I tell
Bruce.
these- That's why I tell these guys at the shops around here, man, we hardly ever see you. I said, quit trying to rob me. You might.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, don't
Just-
get me wrong. I understand they got overhead, but come on now. You know,
Uh-huh.
Right. Yeah.
you know.
Miss Twin says she's addicted to Wish.
Yeah.
I am too.
That's like my local contractor supply business here. It's funny. I go in there and there might be 2 or 3 customers in there, but there's 12 guys running around.
Oh
Or
God. Well.
just say, there's 2 guys running around. The rest of them drinking coffee.
Yeah. Doing nothing.
Wow.
And I was like, well, no wonder that $30 part cost me $160 in here. Paying for the coffee breaks.
Right. Wow.
Angel, hold your finger up. Your middle finger or whatever, it don't matter.
Angel.
What's
So I
up,
know it's you. Okay, there you go.
Hold your middle finger up. Okay, I'm holding it up.
Right?
What the heck?
It's the other button, Bugsy. The one says let in, not banned.
Right?
Yeah.
What do you want? No.
What you been doing, Angel?
He ain't in here yet.
No, you're not. You're right here on. He's up there. I see him.
He is? I don't see him.
How? You know.
I see him
On
You
StreamYard?
might see him, but
on
we don't.
StreamYard.
What's up, Jelly?
I see him. He's not backstage.
Yeah.
Then he must have left.
Yeah, because he's not up here, dude.
He was. I know he was. I just saw him.
What's up, Jelly Duck?
What's up, Jelly Duck? How you doing?
Hey, Jared.
You don't fight?
Hey, Jimmy, have you heard from Monica lately? Is she doing okay?
Yeah, she's fine.
Oh, okay.
She was actually over to CCB's with us earlier.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've seen her in a few places. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hi, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Hello, Lisa.
Boing.
Damn, I need
Try
better
coming back
pants.
again, Angel.
I need to get better pants.
He's up here. I just don't see his camera.
I was. Yeah.
Yeah, he's not here, man. You didn't let him in the stream.
Mm.
It shows he's up here on my end.
Huh.
Your end sucks.
Yeah, you're way behind.
It is raining right now. And
Yeah.
internet's kind of screwy.
That's what happens when they let the squirrels chew the dielectric off the line and don't replace it.
All right.
Yeah,
That's
people
what
don't realize they do that. That's why you always see them linemen constantly working. Because them squirrels eat that dielectric out because they chew it up and put it in their nest for insulation.
Wow.
But the thing is, it lets rain get into the line and, wet and electricity don't mix.
Yep. Snap, crackle, and pop.
Yeah. Well, it changes the reflection of the, especially fiber optic.
Yeah.
It's like putting a roadblock in it. I told people, believe it or not, signal running on a cable line is no different than you taking a water hose and kinking it.
Right.
Some signal will pass and some won't, just because you kinked the line.
Yep.
That old saying, everything flows. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it ain't flowing.
Yeah. Have y'all gotten a lot of rain out there, Jimmy?
We have here.
We get no.
I'll stick with rain.
Because I noticed there was a big stretch of rain going from like southeast to northeast. So
Yeah. That's all we got here is rain. It climbed up to like 70-something degrees.
Yeah.
Felt like a little cool front was trying to come in, but then the Gulf of Mexico said, "Yeah, get out of here."
right.
I'm like, you son of a bitch. And the humidity's like 95%.
Oh God! Wow. That's not cool.
So at 70 feels like it's almost 80.
Yeah,
Wow.
we had one of them snowstorms, that dropped a couple inches of snow, and then it rained on top of it. It froze everything, so
And then
everything.
it got cold.
Jeez.
And plow guy ain't gonna plow it because it was only 2 inches. So
Yeah, but then everybody's gonna be slip sliding home.
Right.
well, no, I'm talking my driveway, dude.
Oh.
The roads are fine, but
Oh, okay.
my driveway looks like fucking hell.
Wow.
Hell, even the ramp up into the house, freaking got 2 inches of frozen ice on it.
Wow.
New meaning to fire escape, huh?
Right.
Where's the old lady? Lost her on the step.
Right? Oh God.
No, the worst part is
Oh.
she's going in for freaking knee surgery in a couple hours.
Oh really?
Oh.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh man. How long did she have to be in the hospital for after that?
4
Depends on
hours.
how long. Depends on how long it takes her to get up, move around, and take a dump.
I
No,
don't
I'm serious.
know that, but
No, I'm serious. After every surgery, that's the main thing. They're going to make sure your bowel movements come back.
they ain't gonna be having her moving around though.
No.
Yeah.
But they will move her faster than you think, though.
But she'll be walking out of there by freaking. They say 4 hours, so
Yeah.
Wow.
you know,
Yeah.
heavily medicated when she's leaving, but
Yeah.
you know,
Hopefully, right?
yeah.
If not, she will be.
Oh, they told her to take it. They've already given her her pain meds. They
Yeah.
had her get her all her scripts already, and they
Right.
told her to bring them in with her, just in case she needs to take some on the way home.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope the surgery goes well. So.
Don't I? Freaking,
Just watch the idiots.
Oh yeah. Huh.
yeah.
Oh, my aunt went in for hip surgery, hip replacement.
Yep.
Uncle went to go pick her up. On the way home, someone T-boned him
Oh,
Right.
jeez.
on her side.
Oh my gosh.
She just had surgery. Yeah, I'll never forget that, man. My uncle.
Damn.
Then they tried to arrest him because he damn near pulled a guy through his windshield.
I don't blame
Right.
him.
Yeah,
I'll let y'all know how it goes.
Yeah.
I actually have to stream sometime tomorrow too. So
Yeah.
But the cop was like, "Well, man, he just ran a red light, caused an accident, you know." And he said, "No, the fact he hit on my wife's side, she just got. I got the paperwork. I just picked her up at the hospital, hip replacement, and this asshole T-boned her
Jeez.
on her side.
right.
I mean, she come out all right, but it's just the fact that
Well,
short trip
I mean,
home, didn't even get home, had to go back to the hospital to get checked.
shoot, if I had been her and I had enough adrenaline, I would have gotten out of that car regardless and been like, dude, what the
That's
hell?
okay, because he was in a company truck. She sued the living shit out of them people.
Oh, good. I don't blame her.
What's up, Kenneth? Good to see you. Mugsy's MIA because he's got no internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, why isn't he back yet?
Because
He is, you don't hear it? Piece of shit.
he got his laptop on Wish. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, there's a few things I'll trust off of Wish, and there's a few things I won't. But
Yeah.
Watch the wheels turning.
Hello, Ken.
all you see is a bunch of wheels turning, huh, Muggsy?
Yeah. So in other words,
Okay.
he can't even get in there to shut this down right now. He
That's
wanted
pretty.
to.
That sucks.
Well, Muggs, it could be worse. While them wheels turn, you hear Tina Turner say, rolling down the
Right? Wheels gonna keep on turning.
Proud Mary, keep on burning.
Right? Wow. Oh, man.
Yeah,
What
that's what
the-
Muggs is doing right now. You piece of
Right?
That's Muggsy's internet log on.
Right. Oh, gosh.
I take it you got your toy in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Having a ball with it too.
Oh yeah, they're neat. I got one somewhere. I just don't know where the hell it's at.
Mhm.
Probably be easier just to order another one before finding it.
This is the fun part of this thing right here. If I can, where to go?
Ah, there we go.
Oh, Oh, the voice changer.
Yeah. Just fill it out a little bit.
Wow, that's really weird.
Oh, way down, way down. Oh, we go way up, up, up.
That's what she said.
What? That's not me doing that. Dog's like,
Hello. Hello, Aunt Melinda.
Hello, can you go? Hello, hot Melinda.
How we doing?
Excuse me.
Joey. How you doing?
Right. Muggsy!
I'm restarting. Good, Muggsy. Hopefully that'll work for you.
Muggsy. Punching the routers, not doing a reset, okay?
Muggsy! Hello?
You didn't try putting that memory card in your laptop, did you, Muggsy? It might have corrupted it.
Hello? Is there anybody in there?
This is God speaking.
Just nod if you can hear me.
I remember that movie.
What movie was that from? I can't remember.
Where they shot that laser in his house and filled it full of popcorn.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Geniuses or something.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Val Kilmer and a few
Yeah.
others in it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
And
Yeah.
he said, "This is
Called-
God."
The movie was called Pure Genius.
Pure genius. That's it. And he's like, "This is God."
You see?
Nod your head if you can hear me.
Oh gosh.
He's
Well,
like, "God."
actually, that's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah. Oh, Little John. Go ahead.
Although I guess I mean, in a way, I kind of wouldn't mind having a house full of popcorn, but in a way, I'd hate cleaning up that mess afterwards.
Yeah. Hell of a smell to get out of your house too.
Right? Well,
Thank you. I'm here all week. Leave your tip at the door.
谢谢直播间的宝贝们，请关注一下。
Yeah, guys.
okay. Hello, Twisted.
So, we're all laughing. That was a little kid in the corner lane. We going, "Oh, you all white, round eyes gonna die."
Gosh. Oh, man.
Oh, this thing is too much fun.
Wow.
What?
I'll be like, "All right, God, put down your prayer." He asked for 16.
Muggsy!
He asked for 16 inches of rain, not 16 inches of length. Okay.
Right?
What was it
Jeez.
about the Jenny that was hard to hear?
Yeah.
Guy says, "Now he says, I need something to light my lighter." He says, "Reach in the glove box," and he pulls out and there's a 10-inch Bic. And the guy goes, "Why in the hell you got a 10-inch Bic?" He says, "Here, ask him for a wish."
Oh my God.
Jenny
Oh,
comes
shit.
out and he says, "Give me $1 million." Well, you got $1 million. It's all deer bucks. Then the guy looks up and says, "Now you understand why I have a 10-inch Bic. I didn't ask for a 10-inch Bic."
Oh gosh. Wow.
In other words, don't rub the lamp with a hard-hearing genie.
Oh jeez. Wow.
I actually had to explain that to somebody one day.
Right?
10-inch Bic, I don't get it. he wished for a 10-inch dick and got a 10-inch dick. I was like, if I got to explain it, it's not funny anymore, okay?
Right.
Yeah. Oh.
Right.
It's weird. I asked Muggsy to do a panel. He comes up on panel. I finally come up on panel, and he's on
Yeah.
panel.
He's MIA.
Okay.
Funday.
Yeah. It's definitely a voice you don't want to hear at 4 a.m, butt naked in the bed with you.
Right? I'd be like, what the hell has gotten into you?
I don't know.
Sure
It should be more like what got into me.
I know. I'd be like, it sure ain't me getting you. What the hell? Damn.
Oh, what's that one blonde-headed comedian? I can't remember her name. And she's got that high-pitched voice.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
She
And I
is
can't remember her
beautiful
name
as
either.
hell, but that voice, you just want to
I
stop.
don't know, Lisa.
That kind of voice.
We had a little fun with this.
We know you're in chat, Muggsy.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. That reminds me of something I saw in America's Got Talent the other night.
Yeah.
That show's still on?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I haven't watched it in 4 years, so I couldn't tell you.
I mean, it's all right. It's the same old shit, just different acts
Just different faces.
and different judges every year. So tickle me, Elmo. Man, Mark ain't got nothing on that voice.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, there's a guy that got one that makes his voice sound like he's a minion.
Oh,
Yeah.
Too bad you don't have one that where it has the Munchkin singing the Lollipop Guild. That would be funny as hell.
Oh, God.
the lollipop gang. The lollipop gang. Monday! Monday! Oh, man.
Tell her to close her legs. The echo will go away.
That's how Jackie's gonna sound when she first meets Muggsy.
That's gonna be more like, I gotta go.
Smoke them if you got them.
Want to have some fun, Muggsy?
Hi, Jackie. How are you? I just doing with Monday.
No, you know what it is. Jackie's going to say, hey, Muggsy, close the door. Someone's coming. He's going to go, oh, ma'am, you got good ears.
What's up, Tim? Good to see you, man.
Hey, Tim, what's going on?
I think
Hey,
I'm back.
look, the host made it back. Shit, shut the show down. Let's leave.
Hey,
that shit's hilarious, man.
Yeah.
What you up to, man?
What's going on, Tim? How you doing, man?
I don't think it was my internet. I think it was my computer.
Mm.
I restarted. Everything's working fine now.
Well, see, what you do, you go into history, and there's a deal called catch and browser history. You delete all that before you go up. Get rid of all that porn up.
Oh shit.
Or you just, you know,
Hey, there goes
Oh,
the
God,
internet again.
there it went.
Okay, good luck on that.
yeah, right. Been there, Tim. I had the pneumonia, dragged that shit around for a month.
Yeah, Tim, it's got to the point I quit trying to catch up, man. I just, if I miss a while, I just start where I left off and keep on working.
Yeah, in English, I got that shit for a month. Got no, and yeah,
How are you doing these sounds? What are you using?
The deal he got from Wish.
yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep.
What'd that set you back?
I got, you know, in reality, I think I spent a little too much for it from Wish, but
Yeah,
it's what it is. It's all right.
it seems to work okay.
It's $42. It's all right. It's
Yeah.
not as, you know,
Wow.
yeah. I think the next one's gonna be a little better. But I'm
Uh,
Make yourself sound like the kid again.
oh,
Make it sound
the
like the
kid
kid
voice.
again.
See, I would. This really needs. This is where it
Tweet.
sucks because I have to filter. I have to hit it, and you know, and hopefully it's there. You know.
Hello. All right. Yeah, there it is. 'Cause now I have to hit it again.
To get this, you know, and it's like I wish I could just get there without having to
bounce back and forth, you know? It is a lot of fun, though, you know what I mean? Some stuff, yeah.
Uh,
That's the one you have on the side of the bed, you know, right where you.
Right.
Don't do the Mario one, okay?
It's like that'd be like, hey baby, let's put some stripping music on.
Gucci, Gucci, Prada.
There you go.
There you go.
谢谢直播间的宝贝们，请关注一下。
Okay. Something about being shot. What?
I have no idea. I have no idea what this thing says. 谢谢直播间的宝贝们，请关注一下。Sounds like something you know, you blah, 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 blah. You suck.
Oh, okay.
There's some Asian guy sitting over in the background. Oh, them dumbasses don't know what it just said.
Right.
Shit's hilarious, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All I wanted was something that I could press a button when I get a super chat, you know?
All you gotta do is that one right there and go, wee, super chat.
Right. Right. Super chat! Now let's do a little echo. Super chat!
And then hold up your whiskey.
Yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah. Cheers!
Oh my god, this is hilarious. I love it.
Yeah.
I definitely need one of those. Yeah, I do. I'd be messing with it all day long. I've been doing live streams all day.
I have that.
Have you?
Yeah. Like, it's been hard to get on a panel today, but the couple of on.
God.
Take-
Lisa and Mark are laughing their asses off.
Hell, look at Witchy. She's down there with a smiley face crying.
Oh gosh, man. You gonna try to get up on panel, Witchy?
her devices won't let her.
Oh, they never let her out here.
Luckily, she got on the day we done the hot challenge.
Yeah, I was amazed.
Do some of this.
She goes to that.
That sounds so creepy. Break out the glitter in the pole.
Right.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
I just need some of his hot sauce.
yeah.
You're fixing to eat some of that hot sauce, is what you said?
Yeah,
Wow.
just for the hell of it.
Jackie didn't like that. She's giving you three frowns down.
Yeah, she's like, mouth
I better
closed.
not.
burning.
I better not. I've done eat some today.
Yeah, you gotta listen to the girl. You gotta listen to your girlfriend, man. She's
And just remember, what goes in must come out.
right.
Right.
Dang. And you can't tell me you didn't have problems taking a shit when you ate that bowl of noodles, because
Well,
I
you
know
know,
it had to have gone right through you.
well, you know what the hardest part's when you run through the house with your pants to the ankle, and you run to the fridge and you grab ice cubes and you're shoving them in your ass. It just looks funny, okay?
God. Wow.
Yeah, just give your dad a bad mental image, okay? He's like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah. Like, what are you doing?
I'm putting ice cubes up my ass. What's it look like?
No, I can tell you what his dad said. Don't you fuck them motherfuckers back.
Or no, you know what? Afterwards, you secretly put them in a glass and put some water in it and hand it to him.
No, because by the time he sees him shove one in his butt, he'd be looking at his glass.
What was that?
Why is the water dark and brown?
I was wondering why that tea had that funny flavor.
Oh God! Wow.
I mean, I heard orange pico tea, but fucking shit brown tea.
Hello.
His dad would be like, Muggsy, why does this tea taste like shit?
No, why does this tea smell like somebody been digging in their ass?
Right.
That's messed up.
Oh jeez. Hey.
Okay, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
What?
Hello? What's your hair now?
Brown eyes.
Oh God!
Brown eyes. Damn.
If you see brown eyes, be worried.
That's when you hear someone say, he said brown eyes, not brown eyes.
Right?
Which he says gag.
Yep.
What?
Hello. Hello.
You
Hello.
want to go chase the kitty
Hello.
cat?
Hello. Wow.
You want to go chase the kitty cat?
Hello.
Hello? 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 Yeah.
Well,
Make it sound like a woman. Make yourself sound like a woman. Try to do that.
huh? Like a woman? I don't know if I can do that. Let me try. What's this one do? I don't know.
The woman would be the high pitched one.
Down, 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 down. Hello, hello, hello.
That
Is
sounds like
that
an
it?
old. That sounds like an old woman.
Hello. Well, I do smoke.
Right?
Hello.
No, you
You're
Hello.
almost there.
gotta do the Mrs. Doubtfire. Hello.
Hello.
Right?
How are you? How about hello?
It's like Corilla Deville, kind of.
Hello.
gosh.
How are you, darling?
Now you start to remind me of Phyllis Dillis.
Oh, really?
Oh my lord! Wow.
What are you saying? You got wood?
Man, Phyllis Diller must be back from the dead because she died a long time ago, I think.
Yeah, she did.
Don't do that. Every time you do that, my internet fails.
What? This one?
See? It does. You can hear the lag when it does it. That's what Muggs is gonna be like when he finally sees Jackie.
No, you gotta add the Let me get you
Okay.
Oh jeez.
Jared, what's up?
He'd be like, I
And
swear
then
that
Muggs-
don't happen.
And then Muggsy would be like, Jackie, would you like a glass of water? And she'd be like, yes, just as long as there's no brown ice.
What
He
the
said,
fuck?
brown eyed girl, not brown eyes.
Yeah. Jackie's your brown eyes girl. I mean, eyes girl.
Brown. Dog looking at me like, okay.
I'm gonna do a little drop. That's it.
I swear that sounds like the start of a television show I used to watch.
No, not that show.
No, I don't remember that one.
You do too. It's called Baywatch.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know that I'd honestly say that game kept me busy a lot when I was a kid.
Oh, what? That was the babysitter.
Right?
That and what was the other one I used to play like religion? Crash Bandicoot.
Oh my gosh, I
Oh
love
yeah, I used to play the hell out of that game.
Oh, what? I played Bash. I had all of them. Crash Bandicoot.
That one or Raymond.
The go-kart one. I had all of them.
Hey, I played Rayman on Game Boy Color.
Rayman is awesome. I like Rayman.
Yeah.
Amen.
And Zelda I had an interest in Zelda for a little while, and then that kind of got old.
What was that one with the fox, or was it a raccoon?
Star Fox.
Yeah, Star Fox. That's it.
I remember that one.
And
Yeah,
then
Star Fox was alright.
And then after that, what was it? Ratchet.
Ratchet and Clank, yeah.
Yeah, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah. God, I played that. Oh, Jersey Devil.
That's one I haven't played.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
I remember it, I just haven't played it.
I need to play it one time, record it, show you. I got all them old games. I still got a working Nintendo 2600, a Sega.
Wow.
I got a Sega system that still works.
Jeez.
I got PlayStation from 4 all the way back to 1.
Wow.
Yeah. Yes, I was a game console junkie.
Hey, aren't we all?
Yeah.
Right. Hey, I'm gonna bounce out of here.
So that I can try and get a
All right.
nap before I have to drive the old lady
All right, Jimmy.
All right, Jimmy, man. Good luck
All right,
on
Jimmy.
everything.
Have a good one, man.
Peace out.
Tell her we're praying for her and everything, man.
Yep. Your mic is off, dude.
I'll let her know.
Who?
I'll let her know you're all praying, and I'll let it happen. Catch you later.
All right.
Okay. Have a good one.
I'll put PayPal. I've seen that PayPal link. I will put the StreamYard link in if anybody else wants to come up.
Yeah, there's plenty of space up here, guys. Come on. Shoot, Atari was the bomb back in the day. I mean, and then I ended up getting a Dreamcast, and that was the shit for a while. The Dreamcast.
Well, I had Sega, and then I had the Sega Dreamcast.
Which one? Which Segas did you have? The Genesis or the CD?
I had Genesis, Dreamcast.
Okay.
Yeah, I had both of them. Yeah, because you believe it or not, people don't realize Sega Dreamcast was actually the first CD game console that came out.
Sure
wow.
was.
And then shortly after they came out, then the PS1 came out.
Oh, that's
Sure
right.
did.
Huh. Yeah.
Because for a while, when you went in there, that was your choice: PlayStation 1 or Sega Dreamcast.
Right.
I still got my Sega Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still got a Nintendo GameCube.
No, mine broke not too long ago.
That's the only Nintendo I never had was the GameCube.
That's not a
And
bad.
them things last a long time. I got mine whenever I was like 6 or.
Yeah, but I'm just saying I had the first Nintendo, then I had the Super Nintendo, and then one after that. But then I even had the Wii.
The Nintendo 64 was all right.
I just never, for some reason, I never went to the Cube because I had all the other ones, and then shortly after that, then it came out with the Wii. You know.
Yeah. Well, the Cube's way better than the Wii.
That's the Switch.
Yeah.
Wii Switch.
Well, I've had every PSP except the PSP Go. So.
Well, I even have the Vista. You know.
The Vista. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
Yep. Yeah, because I liked it because you can control your PlayStation with it. And everything.
Yeah. And I control my PlayStation 3 with mine all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, my PlayStation 3 finally bit the dust.
Oh, that sucks.
I fixed it once, and it worked for a little while, and then I got the yellow light of death.
Uh-oh.
Good thing I got my CD out, though.
That's no fun. Well, now you got a PS4, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping come November the PS5's out.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be sweet.
And according to them, you can be able to play all the way back to PS1 in it.
All 5?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
I've done some little bit of research. I gotta go get me something to drink.
So,
which will work out great for me because I got games from PlayStation 4 all the way back to PS1.
Right. Well, Xbox is claiming that they're going to have backwards compatibility for all of them too. So.
Well, yeah, because they heard PlayStation's doing it, and they're like, "Oh, we can't have them out doing this again."
Yeah. Right. Huh. And this time,
Well, when Microsoft came out with the Xbox, I figured it'd be a lot better than it was.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to try to hammer Sony in the ground, but apparently it didn't happen that way. I mean, I'm not knocking it. It's just I'm more a PS person myself.
Yeah. I mean, I like both systems. I mean, there are some games that are good for the Xbox.
Right. Well, the only reason
I'll
tell you the truth, the only reason I got into the Xbox was Halo.
Right. I loved Halo.
And that was it.
Yeah. Huh. So, does the PS4 have Blu-ray?
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure.
Ever since the 3, that's all they use is Blu-ray.
So did Xbox finally get smart and put Blu-ray in their
I don't know. I haven't. That I couldn't tell you because I've only had the first Xbox and that's it.
The big black brick one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I got like several of those. Actually, you know what? Those are actually not too bad. I like the ones I have because they actually came out with some pretty good games for that system. I mean, besides Halo, but
Well, if you ever catch me on the PlayStation Network, I'm known as Lord Cognac.
Lord Cognac. Okay.
Mm-hmm. course, I'm also known that on Asteroid Conquest, Mars Battle, Desert Order,
Wow.
Forge Empire.
Jeez. Wow. Oh yeah. I've seen that. I've seen that commercial on TV. Is that a cool game? That Forge of Empires?
Yeah, but it's. I mean, you got fighting in it, but it's kind of like a fighting
Strategic type game.
Right, it's strategic, and on top of that, it's also kind of simish because you're building. You know, you're doing. It's a multi. Put it this way, you better be a multitask.
Yeah. You got to have patience. Is pretty much what you're saying.
Yep.
I see.
Yeah, because you have to educate your people as you go along. You pay. You know, you build up your science and your technology and blah blah blah. Yeah, Apex is pretty cool.
Never played Apex.
Only game I could not get into was freaking Fortnite. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Fortnite just
Yeah, especially when they started the clown jumping.
I'm sorry, but Fortnite is just no. That's
Fortnite's overrated.
Yeah, it entertains the little one, so it's either that or they're out fucking your shit out. You know,
right.
mess shit up outside, so keeps them indoors.
I'd rather keep them educational with entertained with Fortnite than
Well, I let
whatever's
my kids
going on.
play games, but not like these kids I see on YouTube, man, where they're raging, man. Especially when the parents come in and take the game out of their hands and they're freaking the freak out. I'm sorry, if my kid ever done that to me, he would need a surgeon.
Right.
Because they'd be in there for 6 hours trying to figure out how I got that PlayStation shoved up his ass into his spinal cord.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's horrible.
Yeah.
And
Have you ever seen some of the shit them kids do, man?
Gosh, wow.
I still love with that one dude. He took all the game consoles and the games and had them outside. And he ran over with the lawnmower.
Yeah, that was McJuggernuggets. His dad ran over him. Oh my god! Yeah, I about cried. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, but can you blame him though? You got a guy that age in your house ain't working.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
You just.
But it was all fake. I mean, it was a broken Xbox and a bunch of games that he did.
I know, but I'm just saying. But I'm talking about the actual videos where the parents go in there to try to take them, and they just ape shit.
One of Angry Grandpa is real.
Yeah, well, Angry Grandpa, that was some messed up shit, but that was some funny real shit though.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel sorry. I feel bad that Michael had to buy everything for him, and when he bought something nice, Grandpa destroyed it. But it made for good publicity.
It made him money.
And if Michael was okay with buying him something new after the fact, that was between him and Michael. So
I did like when he bought that car for him though. The old man broke out and lost it.
Oh, the 57? Yeah. Oh man, I'm sorry. Hey, I'm a man, but that really choked me up.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
it did. I mean, I was like, that's got to be the coolest thing anybody could do for their dad.
Yep. Yeah. Dream car. Yep.
I mean, and then the fact that he didn't get to use it for very long was kind of sad too.
Yeah.
Because his dad drove that car everywhere. So
they don't even drive it; they just let it sit there.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping, and I'm crossing my fingers that Michael will learn how to drive so he can drive that thing. Because
or do like what's his name? When his dad died, he couldn't stand looking at it, so he did a surprise drawing with nobody knowing and gave it to one of his subscribers.
Oh wow!
A 2.5-year-old Bugatti.
That's crazy.
Yep. Well, it's tax write-off too. Yeah. I was like, shit, man. Next time you want to give a Bugatti away, man, let me know.
Every time I have my camera on, it wants to break up a little bit.
Oh, we got a guy getting sued here now. God, well, it don't really matter what his name is. He bought his son a brand new Dodge Charger.
Yeah, one of those devil chargers, devil cats
Gave
or
him,
whatever it's called.
gave him the red fob
Okay.
to it. Gave him the red key fob, which that fully unleashes every bit of its power.
Yeah.
Yeah, 707 horsepower.
No, this one was 800 and something because he had it pumped up.
Wow.
Gave it to a 16-year-old kid.
Yeah, that's.
Well, I should say he was a 16-year-old kid. Now he's a dead 16-year-old kid.
That's like handing him a gun and going, here.
Yeah, stick it in your mouth, pull this back.
Yeah, right. I mean,
well, I mean, you hope for the best for your kids, but I'm sorry, that's just way too much power for a 16-year-old kid who just got his license.
right. And
Yeah.
a waste of the money to pay for it.
Well, they got money. But that's besides the point.
True. But I'm just saying, I mean, even still, I mean, you paid lots of money to have that car just to wreck it.
Well, yeah, my thing is, why didn't you go buy him something that he can learn
Hold
it
your hand up,
for
Nick. Hold your hand up, Nick.
and then update it. You know what I'm saying?
Nick.
Start him in a little Toyota Corolla, see how he does.
Right.
Yeah.
What's going on, Nick?
Or put him in a Supra, see how he does. Just
Okay, now.
Put him in a Supra.
well, hey, 450 horses is better than freaking almost 900.
True. Very true. Yeah.
I
I
got
got a guy here who's got one of them demons. He put it in West Coast Customs, and it's putting out $1,250 now.
I mean, I guess having a car that's 400 horsepower compared to 900, at least if you lost control, you'd at least have a chance to save it.
Yeah, or save yourself.
True. Yeah, that too.
Or
I
don't
gotta
do
admit,
like I
Moxie,
did.
you've got a face like you slapped ass.
Do
Wow.
that's a good thing, ain't it?
What?
Yeah, I know. That was the trouble with a lot of those 55, David. A lot of them needed better gearboxes on the steering.
And how did that go, Bruce?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, it's just me, but I don't think a kid that's 16 or younger should be driving a fast car. Period.
well, it's different if he would have been with him, but he gave him the keys to it.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
I mean,
thank God it was just him in it, and he didn't go pick up one of his little buddies.
yeah. I mean, if it's under like parental supervision or something, I can understand.
Right.
But
And I wouldn't have gave him the red key. I would have gave him the black one.
right? Yeah. And I bet the father knew it when he made the mistake. He's like, "Oh shit."
Yeah. Well, what it was, according to the report, he got in town and he was showing off and lost control of it. But he lost control of it at 100 and something miles an hour. So,
Oh my god, man!
in a 40-mile-an-hour zone. So, yeah, you do. Yeah.
Wow.
What's this?
A kid a while back, he killed himself. His dad had bought one of them Dodge Demons. And
Okay, now.
yeah, and he gave the kid the car to use, but he gave him the red set of keys, which everybody knows when you have the red set, that releases all full potential of the motor. Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't even give that key to bloody Mugsy.
Right.
You what, Mugsy?
The sad thing is, not only killed himself, he took out 11 other vehicles.
I wouldn't know
Really?
what to-
Wow.
I wouldn't know what to do with 800 something horse.
Most people don't. I see most people can't handle 500 horse. I thought, unless I'm on a track or a racetrack, why would I want any more than 500?
Right? Heck, 300 is good enough.
Yeah, my truck ain't but 250 horses. I'm like, fuck that shit. But I got it choked back. So. It's all factory. I ain't done nothing with it. I can get a lot more 250 out of it, but I choose not to because I don't need any. I don't need any more than that. Yeah.
Well,
My first car was a 2002 Mustang GT. Somebody ordered it with a 429 Cobra Jet.
dang.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah, I
twin
remember
turbo. That sucker was bad.
What happened to it?
I wrecked it.
Dang.
As they say, Your Honor, I rest my case.
Yep.
Hey, Mugby, can I ask you a serious question?
Yeah.
The amount of accidents that you've had, where the fucking hell did you get your license from? A lucky dip?
Right?
I got them found them in a Cracker Jack box.
Dang.
Yeah, they even gave him a compass. Remember
Hey,
those
Anthony.
little compass? Yeah.
Hey, Anthony, I've got 2 strikes on my channel.
You got 3 strikes?
Two.
No, 2.
2?
If he had 3, you wouldn't be on it.
2 strikes for harassment.
Oh God!
Oh gosh, wow.
Did you hurt somebody's feelers?
Yeah.
Damn, Tim.
And then I apologised to him. I promised I won't do it again on this channel. So I went and used one of my other channels.
There you go.
That's funny.
I'll tell you the funny.
Do you know that certain person that I was telling you about, Anthony?
Yeah.
Holy shit, pleading sinus.
My
brother's actually met him.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'd love to have been a fly on the wall.
Yeah,
Did he let him know who he was?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, keep it that way. Less questions asked when he vanishes.
Oh man.
No, hey, South, just to let you know, there was a certain troll on YouTube.
Okay.
And my brother was in Texas because he's worked on the rigs for God knows how long. On the oil rigs, he's going to work down in Texas, but he went to Jersey. And then a certain troll said something about me mum. And he bought a house in New York, and he got a job where he works.
Wow.
And that's going to be fun.
Right?
Hello, Anna.
Hello, Anna.
And I'll be over there in October anyway.
Hey, the funnest car I had was an 82 Mustang Mach 2 and a 302 Boss in it. That little car, it's the long nose, short, back end, little stub nose. Stub tail, I should say. Had a trunk. You can probably get two and a half bags of groceries in it if he's lucky.
Wow.
Thing had a 302 Boss in it. That little bastard hauled ass.
Hey, Bruce, what kind of Porsche? A 911?
I want a 911, but I want one of the old ones.
Oh, one of the ones that look like an egg?
Well, no, a little bit past that. I don't want the egg one.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, what?
Yeah.
I mean, they're not bad. It's just they look weird.
No, that's a little too old. I'm talking about when they went to the shape they are now, but before the 911.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
What do they call it? A cabaret or whatever the hell the name was.
Yeah. 914. Oh, okay.
With a 5.7 Chevy. Woo.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting.
I know a lot of people does that in them old Porsches, man.
He says I have a
Porsche is
911
all right,
also.
but once you get mileage on them, they go to shit.
I mean, I like the 911s. I kind of like the way they look.
Yeah,
911s are badass.
yeah.
I mean, that was the Porsche I remember seeing a lot on television growing up, was the 911s.
Well, yeah, that was the thing to have. Man.
It's
What's
like,
his
wow.
name? Miami Vice had one too, didn't he?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yep.
Yeah, he was driving a Porsche too.
Yeah.
He was driving the which Porsche was that? I don't forget.
I can't remember either.
It's the one I liked. It had the little like louvers on the side and the tail. You know, that look to the back end of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Spider?
Might have been.
Because Porsche made the Spider. I think the Spider was like that too.
Yeah.
That might have. I think that's the one. I think that's what it was. The Spider.
Yeah. I tell you what, I'd like to find again, and this time not wreck it. Is a fucking Pontiac Fiero with the V6 in it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the turbo like mine was.
5-speed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. That's
Yeah,
the
I didn't like the automatics were crap.
Yeah, they're shit.
The transmission was. But I'm almost amazing. I tell people, if you find a car, even if it's an older one that's got a manual, grab it.
You're right. Yeah.
The manual lasts you a lot longer than an automatic any day.
And they're a lot aren't they a lot quicker too?
Worst thing you got to do with that, slide it back here one time, change pressure plate and the clutch.
Miami Vice car was a dyno. Oh,
Or
okay.
a throw out bearing, you know.
Dino.
Who did we just lose?
Nick.
Oh, Nick. Okay.
Dino. Yeah, Dino.
Dino.
Yeah.
Dino. Yeah, I know. Okay.
It's one of them. Yeah. I like that one too. I wouldn't mind having one of them. Of course, I'm like him. I'd like to see get one and put a LS.
Didn't one of them like drive a Maserati in that show too?
I might have, man. It's been so long.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Palladian.
Oh yeah. Don't ever trust the business to know how. Yeah. Oh man, I tell you, I went to a place and they actually have a YouTube channel. It's called Maple Motors.
Yeah. I've been there.
I know, man. Oh, that's like a wet dream.
Wow. Dang.
Ain't nothing but old school muscle cars.
Yeah, it's a car lot and it's nothing but old school muscles.
Wow.
And it don't matter if it's a Chevy, Ford, Pontiac.
It's all muscle, huh?
Le Manses. You remember the old Le Manses?
Oh yeah.
They got a few of those. Yeah,
Sweet.
They got the old Impalas and
The GTOs.
Judges, the GTOs. Yeah,
No.
Sweet. I
Yeah.
like GTOs.
It's called Nick.
His
His name is Nick.
Cougars. Yeah, the old Cougars and shit.
Oh,
I tell
okay.
you, the second car I ever had in my life, and I bought and paid for it, was a Pontiac Grand National. If you remember those. Yeah.
I remember the Buick Grand Nationals.
Well, that's what I meant, Buick.
Yeah, the Buick. Yeah.
Buick, Pontiac, whatever the fuck. It's same shit.
Yeah.
Did we lose Jackie? I haven't seen her say anything on here for a while.
Yeah.
I know. I'm sitting there like, where you
What
at,
was that?
Jackie?
What was that other green car I had for a while? That son of a bitch was hauled ass.
A Skylark?
It was a grocery getter, but it hauled ass. A Bonneville.
Bonneville, that's it. Yeah.
Yes, the Bonneville. I had a green one. You remember
Those
the
were,
two-tone green?
yep.
Yeah.
Wasn't that what they drove in the movie My Cousin Vinny?
Yeah. Yeah, with the V8. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a Bonneville.
Yep.
I had a 98 Z24 Cavalier with a 2.44 cylinder in it.
Yeah, I had one of those too.
That's
Man,
badass.
that sucker was fast.
Yeah, the Cavalier RS. Yep.
Yeah, mine was a Z24.
Yeah, Rally Sport Cavalier. I remember those. I had one.
The Rally
I
Sport.
had the first generation of them. Yeah.
You know, but I always liked SS growing up better than RS because you know
Yeah, well, hey,
one was rally sport and the other one was super sport, and super
Sport.
sport seemed to outdo the rally sport all the time. So
yeah. But hell, when you was
Z24 was the same performance as the Z28 Camaro.
wow,
yeah,
yeah,
It was.
yep,
It was pretty damn quick for a 4-cylinder.
yeah, it was.
well, when they're dynoed right, they all that.
Right.
I mean, I've been watching kids around here make fucking Miatas do shit I ain't never seen before.
Oh,
Fuck. Got one here. He's got twin turbos on that son of a bitch. You ought to see that little car, man.
wow.
And he's already been through 4 transmissions. I'm like, man, yeah, you're burning the shit out of it, man.
Jackie's
Put him in transmission.
Jackie says I'm lurking.
Jackie says I'm a lurking.
I'm lurking.
I told him he need to get someone to tear one of them down and build it like it needs to be.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
they're not designed for that kind of torque. They're just not.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a Miata. Come on.
You would think after blowing your third engine you would have figured it out.
Skunk water.
Yeah, but those things are now, man.
Hey skunk.
Skunk water bay intake. I don't think I've ever seen you before.
There's 2 yards around here. I go, man, they're full of Miatas.
Wow. Yeah, I live right down the road from a junkyard that has nothing but like what are they?
Imports.
The Fiats and
Yeah, imports. Yeah.
yeah, just all those old sports cars, and it's like, wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
So.
Anna says she's like, I'm always lurking.
Yeah, they got one old boy out here, man. He's got a whole backfield full of freaking Volkswagen. Oh, too.
Wow, and I like some Volkswagen.
And he won't let nobody buy shit.
See, It's hard. I would love to have a Carmen Ghia, but they're so hard to find.
Yeah. Well, even if you find one, like I said, something happens. The parts are like.
Huh.
That's like Porsche. That's why a lot of people yank that engine out and put a damn freaking LS or something in it. Something they can get parts for, without breaking the bank.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anna. I needed that. I needed to bless you after that one.
Yeah, I can show you a Dodge truck. It looks like it's the first gen Dodge truck.
Oh wow.
And he's got a freaking Ford Cobra in it.
Damn.
Wow.
So. Of course, I picked one of them. I said, well, when it breaks down, you can home it out and make a 360 out of it.
There you go. Yeah. Why not?
Well, that's what my uncle always said. Anyway, he was a Ford guy. Why you want to rebuild Dodge? Rebuild Ford Dodge for? Just buy you a Ford.
I didn't know that played in. That's pretty cool.
Those VW bug motors make good aircraft motors. I bet they do.
Yeah. Well, because they're air cooled.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You ain't got to worry about radiators and all that shit and cooling systems.
Yeah, VWs were the shit back then.
Well, yeah, because you didn't have to worry about radiator leaking on you. You just had to keep the airflow on it,
Yeah, and they were standard, and I liked that.
Yeah.
Yep. 4 speeds.
And the parts were so easy to get back in those days too. So.
Yeah. What are we talking about? You know how fast you can pull one of them little motors out of a Volkswagen?
True. Yeah. But you know what else I used to like back in the day were the Pintos, but the Pintos were just, I don't know.
Yeah.
They just didn't stick around long enough.
That's a good car to put a big old V80 in and make you.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, they were good to make racers out of, but as far as like an everyday driver, factory, they were shit.
And I've seen some cool looking hot rodded modded Ford Pintos. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they've got some badass ones. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but
yeah, exactly, Bruce. Exactly. Yeah, that $20,000 engine, you can buy a shitload of Chevys.
Right.
Great engines.
Wow, 268 Barracudas. That's nice.
Man.
Wow.
Oh, there goes the daggone thing breaking up again.
Uh-oh.
Turn my camera off.
That's not helping. That's not a good thing.
Oh,
Pintos blew up.
yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're right. Pintos did blow up.
I still think they were cool looking cars though.
I tell you what, that's like my. I wish I never got rid of my third truck I had. It was a '57 Chevy Apache pickup. I love that big thing.
Oh, that would have been awesome.
Yeah, but it was one of those deals. I had it. It was fixed up. I was broke and desperate, needing the money, and
Right.
sold it. But what pissed me off was not even a month after I sold it, I came into a big contract. I was like, "You motherfucker!"
Yeah. I had my hands on a 1959 Ford Edsel with the with the buttons on the steering wheel, so drive and reverse and everything were on the steering wheel.
Yeah, I remember those.
And I can't remember what it was called, but anyway, it was nice. I ended up selling it for like $3,000.
Yeah.
Oh, hey Scott, what's going on?
I like the cruiser wagon, Pinto station wagons.
Oh, those are good.
Yeah.
I wanted to make one into a double convertible.
Oh, that would have been awesome. That would have been cool.
Yeah.
I'm still going to one of these days.
Yeah.
Huh. The other car that got a bum rap that I don't see a lot that I really liked was the Pontiac Sunbird, the older models.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the 70s models between like 72 and 78.
Yeah. Well, that's like what was that other one? The Cougar. I like the older Cougars.
Oh, the Cougars were nice too. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wow.
Of course, nowadays, it's Grandpa's car. I see, but Grandpa's car run you down.
Right.
I got a dude down by where I live that has a bunch of old Mopar.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, when I was growing up, my mother had a 78 Monte Carlo that I just absolutely fell in love with as a kid.
All right, we'll see you later, Palladian scientist.
All right,
Palladian. Have a good night.
Bye. Till we meet again.
But man, yeah, you don't see cars that you remember back in those days nowadays, and they're just not the same.
Oh, did you see that? Did you see that video?
1974 Mercury Comet. Four-door.
Oh yeah, the Comets. Oh
the Comets are badass.
Yeah.
It was a Rolls Can Hardly though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. They all had their bads and goods. So.
Well, they were just like the 70s model of the Chevy Nova.
Oh yeah.
You could wreck a Chevy Nova and it would take a licking and keep on ticking.
Ticking. Yep.
I mean,
that was my comment.
So they were beasts.
What was that small little kind of almost like I can't remember if it was hatchback now, but Dodge had it out. The Duster.
The Duster, those were good.
Yeah, the little straight six Dodge Dusters.
Yeah, the Dusters was awesome.
Yeah.
Another little one I used to love is the little Triumphs.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah, the Triumphs. Yeah.
Wow.
Especially the older ones with the 3 on the tree.
Yeah, those were cool.
3 on
my
the tree.
goal now is a 66 66 Mustang. That's what I want in honor of my mom.
What was the old Oldsmobile they had back in the day?
A 64 it's a Chevy truck. I can't remember if it was a C10 or what.
With 3 on the tree. Yeah.
Yeah, had a straight 6 in it.
Yeah, the last 3 on the tree I had was in a '69 Chevy Biscayne.
What was the Oldsmobile they had out back in those days?
Cars, baby.
Oh, the Delta 88.
Well, that was a good early mid 80s, early 90s car. But no, I was thinking more of like the 70s models. There was an Oldsmobile something, and I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, Oldsmobile had quite a few cars back in the days.
Yeah. The Regal was the oh, that's a Buick. Oldsmobile. Yeah.
Well,
Oldsmobile W30.
A W30. Is that what it was?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Might have been. Been so long, man. Because Oldsmobile back in the day, just like Buick, had a shitload of them, man.
Yeah. Well, see, they had the Cutlass. They had the Cutlass. I like the Cutlass.
Yeah.
That was a
Yeah,
good
you
one.
and everybody's brother-in-law. You ever
Right.
try to find a Cutlass? Good luck.
Right.
And if
Yeah.
We got one sitting out in the driveway. It's an '86.
Man, fuck you.
Oh, that's what I was saying. That's not fair.
Hey, host, I gave you a bell.
Huh?
I seen you were alive, so I gave you a bell. So now I'll catch you when you're alive from now on.
Okay. Well, thank you.
But yeah, those Cutlasses are hard to find back in the
the
days.
442. I remember that one.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yep. The Oldsmobile
442
442.
stands for 4-speed,
You know, Monty.
4-barrel.
4-barrel, dual exhaust.
Dual exhaust. Yep.
The Monte Carlos weren't too bad back in the day either.
Oh, I love my Monties. Or my Okies.
Yeah, I remember the 442, man. My uncle had one of them bad son of a bitch with the T-tops.
Wow.
And I
That's
don't know
kind of what I
why.
want to turn my Pinto into is like a. I always get them confused, the Monties or the Okie. What looks like a truck?
Oh, that's
The El Camino.
El Camino.
Yeah, the Okie.
Yeah, the
That's
Elkie.
what I
Yeah.
want to turn my Pinto into is an partial Elkie.
Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I tell you though, the best one I remember, and I had one. It was a '79 Ford Ranchero with a 351 Cleveland.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I wanted to put a 302 in my Pinto.
Oh, that would have been cool.
My brother used to have a '79 Ranchero.
Yeah.
Sucker
That thing was a beast, and it would haul.
Yeah, they're beasts, but they're ugly. But it would haul ass though.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, it either had a 351 Windsor or a 351 Cleveland, one of the two.
Well, guys, I'm gonna jump out. I just wanted to butt in.
You're
Talking about
fine.
cars.
All right.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Thanks for coming up here.
Yeah. Well, thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
You have a good
I
one,
done
Scott.
took my meds, so I'm gonna try to pass out. So
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
I'll probably leave your voices up so I can fall asleep to it, so you get some watch time.
Okay, we ain't responsible for any therapy you're gonna need.
All right.
Hey, we all need therapy.
Oh, wow.
Well, I went to therapy one time. He's on his third psychiatrist. He might return. I don't know.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Wow.
Hey, this is coming on YouTube is about the only psychology I need.
Yeah, and it's free.
Yeah, right. Well, nothing in life's free.
Well, you got to pay for the internet, but hey,
Well, you got to hit that like button too, and rub and love your neighbors too. So
yeah. Well, I'm just saying, you ain't got a guy on the other end trying to take $200 a visit. You want
Right.
That's true. That's true. Well, I love you guys, and it was nice meeting you. And God be with you.
Take it easy.
Same cars rolling.
Have a good morning.
You too.
Yeah.
But man, yeah, and like I liked the style of the Firebirds back in the '60s too.
Yeah.
And the 70s and 80s weren't too bad, but I think during the 70s and 80s the Camaro style had it going on. So
Yeah, but the thing is, even when the Camaros were in their prime, which ones I like the best. And there's two.
the Z28.
The Pontiac Trans Am and the Pontiac Formula.
Oh wow, I didn't think about the Formula.
Yep.
Wow.
I was a Trans Am guy, bro. I had 3 of those.
Trans Ams weren't too bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked the Trans Ams.
Yeah.
My dad was telling me about he had a Pontiac Formula.
Yeah. Oh, I love that, man. Had the
He said
Phoenix.
he was the only one. He was the only one that had one.
Yeah. Well, that's the way it was when I was in high school. I was the only kid in school to pull up the Pontiac Formula.
Hey, Dragon Lady.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what you come up and say hello.
Yeah.
What's going on, Dragon Lady?
But yeah, the Camaros back in the day, those were awesome. I liked them.
Yeah.
And you know, like you said, the Formula. I totally forgot all about the Formula till you said something. But
Yeah.
that was a good car too.
Because I had two Pontiac Trans Ams and I had the Pontiac Formula.
Wow. See, but there were only two Camaros I liked back in the day. One was a Z28, and the other one was the SS.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're gonna get a Camaro, you might as well go SS. I mean,
yeah, true, of course. Yeah. and the Z28 was pretty cool too, but it reminded me too much of the Trans Am.
Yep, I was going to say too much of a TA. Yeah.
Yeah. So
it looked just like a TA.
That's the reason why my dad chose to build a 78 RS.
Yeah, because it didn't have that Trans Am look to it.
Yeah. Right. Well, that and the Z28s had the T-tops. They were the ones that first came out with the T-tops.
Well, the Formula and the Trans Am had them too.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is they were, after the Trans Am and the Formula, I'm saying that the only Camaro that came out with the T-tops was the Z28.
Right. Yeah. Unless you cut them in yourself.
True. Yeah.
Like my uncle did his 442, and I don't know why he did that, because about the third time he got up on it, he twisted it.
Dang.
I mean, he had it all souped up, and anybody knows when you cut in T-tops, man, you weaken the top half.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Because now you just got, you went from a solid roof to something about that.
Right? Yeah. Wow.
And it's right dead in the center, you know what I'm talking about? So it's kind of like, pretzel time. Go to put your T-tops in after you've been hauling ass and wonder why it won't go in.
Yeah, huh? And then you wonder why it flew off of your car while you're doing 80 or 120 miles an hour.
Yeah. I've seen that happen. Do that.
And then it shatters behind you, and you're like, "Oh, shit!" and I'll tell you what, to replace those T-tops, they're not cheap.
Well, no, because my uncle stopped to get his frame back, and about the time he got close enough to get an 18-wheeler, just
oh gosh, wow, that's crazy.
Obliterated it.
Yeah. Well, I think my uncle paid almost $200 for his back in the day.
Mm-hmm. And $200 is a lot of money.
Yeah, it was, especially during the late 80s, early 90s.
I was like my Trans Am. I had to replace one of my T-tops, and it was about 200 something. And you gotta remember, I was working, but back then minimum wage was $4.25.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
$200 was a lot of money.
Yeah. And it was always weird because every time we'd go ride in his car, it would be with one, just one T-top on there. It's like so weird because,
I remember when it went up $4.25. My first job I ever remember working. I started working when I was 14.
Dang.
Was $2.45 an hour.
Wow.
But you got to realize, a bottle of Coke was still 10, 15 cents. Yeah.
Hello, Dragon Lady.
Hey, Dragon Lady.
Hello.
Hello.
Are you a car person?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
She said she is right now.
She's like, right?
I guess I have
to. That's cool.
It's like walking into the wrong meeting, bunch of killers. Are you part of the group? Yes, I am now.
Oh, man.
I'd rather be part of the group and be the one getting shanked in here.
Right. That gets me to thinking that AMC made a pretty good car back in the day too, but I can't remember what it is.
The Javelin.
That's what it was. Yeah, thank you.
The AMC Javelin. Love
Yeah.
that car.
The Javelin. That was the cool car.
American Motor
Ah.
Company.
Lisa, no, I haven't told anybody about the roast between Skeeter and Mike.
Oh, the Gremlin. Remember the Gremlin?
Ooh.
The
Oh
Gremlin.
yeah, the Gremlin. Oh my God! Wow.
AMC Gremlin. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Gremlin.
there's going to be a roast
Yeah.
between Skeeter and Mike. I don't know what day. What day is it going to be, Lisa?
I don't remember.
But the Javelin was a lot better than the.
There's
Yeah.
no rules. You can say anything you want to say.
Right.
I remember that part.
No, the AMC Gremlin was kind of like the Ford Pinto. It
Yeah.
had problem.
Right.
The Ford Pinto.
Well, the AMC Gremlin had a funny habit when it got hit a certain way, like the Pinto, it'd go boom.
Yeah. Right. I know.
Well, I tell you another one people don't remember: the Ford F-100 pickup, the Wrangler, when the gas tank was behind the back of the seat.
Oh yeah,
shit,
yeah.
no.
Wow, I haven't seen an Ford 100, Ford F-100 in a long time.
I know.
The old cars.
Wow.
People didn't realize that. They were like, "Yeah, I remember that the gas tank was right there by the door." I said, "Yeah, that's because the tank was behind your back, and if you hit the right impact, it went."
Yeah. Wow.
Or you at least come out smelling like you just bathed in a tub of gasoline.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I
Wow.
don't know which one's better, but I guess that's better than burning up.
You know, I do remember a car I liked growing up was the Dodge Dart, the old
Yeah,
Dodge
old
Darts.
school Dart. Yeah.
Yeah, those were awesome.
When they still built Mopar,
Oh yeah.
was that new when they come out? I know several people had them. They're junk.
Yeah, they suck.
My
So
dad
they-
has a 1958 356 Porsche,
Ooh,
and it's
Oh,
fucking
there you go.
awesome.
Yeah,
there you go. Bruce would like that. He's got Porsches.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
That's back,
Wow.
that's back when they built stuff. Okay.
yes,
Right? Yeah, that's
Definitely.
when things were actually built the right way.
That's
hell
like
yeah.
you say, you'd rather have an old beat up Porsche than a new one. I said, yeah, because at least the old one's still running.
Exactly, exactly.
It may not have a warranty, but it's still going.
My friend's got a brand new Porsche that's already been in the shop 6 times, and I don't even think he put 40,000 miles on it.
Dang.
And I'm like, bro, well, it's a nice car. I said, yeah, it's nice, but you can't even get groceries in it, man.
Hey, Muggsy.
What's
So
that?
what made your dad want the Camaro he's got?
He didn't want the Trans Am look.
Yeah, he didn't want the Trans Am look. He just
Yeah.
wanted the plain Jane RS Camaro, something he could slap a hood scoop on to make it look cool.
Oh.
Hey guys, it's nice talking to you, but I do have to go to bed.
Oh.
Okay. All right.
We'll
Thank
see
you for
later,
coming up
Dragon
and
Lady.
saying
Thanks for
hello.
coming up here.
I had to come in and say hello, and
We
Good night,
understand. All right. Good night.
See
love
ya.
you, bye.
Good night. Yeah, but I don't know. I was
Wow.
like Dodgers, man. People, a friend of mine say, "Man, you had Dodgers." Yeah, Dodgers. They're not Dodgers anymore. Why do you think the Dodge Ram's not called a Dodge Ram? It's just called a Ram because it's owned by Fiat.
Yeah.
They bought Dodge out of their trucks a while back. I mean,
Yeah.
I got a '97 Dodge now, but it's a '97 with a 360 Magnum.
And you don't see
Not a Hemi because I don't like aluminum. Sorry.
Chrysler anymore, and Chrysler had some good cars.
Oh yeah, well, that's part of Mopar. Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
yeah, that's pretty sad. I liked.
Dodge, Mercury.
Yeah.
What was that? Ford, Mercury, and Lincoln.
Yeah.
That was the 3 of those.
Yeah. And then
I used to
Chrysler.
love Lincolns, man, especially the older Lincolns, man.
Jeep was cool too. I liked Jeep.
Yeah, but it's not even Jeep anymore.
Oh, it's not.
It's
Oh.
Ford.
Oh wow.
Ford bought them out a while back.
Oh, I didn't
Ford
know
bought
that.
Jeep out?
Wow.
Oh, so
I did
Jeep
not know
ain't
that.
Dodge anymore, huh?
Hmm.
Nope.
Nope.
They sold it off at the same time they sold the Rams.
Ford bought the
Wow.
Rams too?
No,
Yeah.
Fiat.
No.
Fiat bought the Rams.
Yeah, Fiat
Y'all
bought.
did? What the hell?
Yeah.
That's why they're not called Dodge Rams anymore. They just call them Rams.
Is that why I hardly ever see Fiats on the road anymore?
Yeah, because they bought into the Dodge lineup. Yeah.
Wow. Although, don't get me wrong, those little Fiats back in the day, those were cool.
Oh yeah, especially the little the black one. What was that one?
The something 500,
Yeah, but it
the
was the
Fiat
black
500.
with the
Yeah,
Scorpion. The Scorpion.
yeah, that's it.
Yep.
But they're they were cool, but not as cool as the Mini.
Right.
The Mini Cooper were awesome. That was a badass car.
Well, the Minis, the first Fiats outlast the new ones. It's kind of one of the things that, like everybody else, they went too cheap.
Yeah, that's true. And see the older models of the Fiats, I think, are a lot better anyway. So they're easier to maintain.
What's that little Russian car? The Delilah.
The Delilah? Oh, okay.
God, that's a bad little son of a bitch.
I don't remember them.
They were kind of built like you remember the Chevy Chevettes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but they were a little bit more bulletproof than the Chevettes.
Wow. Yeah, they were.
Jackie says I'm too quiet.
What's that?
Jackie says I'm too quiet.
Oh, Jackie wins he not?
So were back in the day was Fiat and Alfa Romeo kind of the same?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. But if I remember right, I may be wrong. Don't quote me. If I remember, it was kind of like Fiat was kind of like the Dodge brothers. They were working for Ford. And got pissed off and started their own shit because that's where the Dodge brothers they were working for Ford. And they were throwing all these ideas, and Ford basically said, "They ain't gonna go nowhere." And then history was made because they started making the Dodges. Yeah.
Wow!
Did you know that the last GTOs they made, the newest ones?
Mm-hmm.
There's an Alfa Romeo in the GTO that is built exactly the same.
Wow!
Well, because the Alfa Romeo, I can't even say their name. They built the damn thing to begin with.
Yeah.
Did they?
The new ones. The new ones.
Right.
Just like, okay, I'll tell you a good one. Like, you remember you have the Chevy Impala, and then you have the Chevy SS.
Mm-hmm.
It's built by Holding.
Oh, really?
It's all built by Holding.
I didn't know that either.
Australian company.
Hmm.
The Holding cars.
Yeah.
Which is owned by GMC, which General Motors.
Now, I really like Ford, and the only reason I like Ford and I drive a Ford is because they make one of the best cars I've ever liked in my whole life. And it was because of the movie Gone in 60 Seconds, and that was Eleanor. The Ford Mustang they had in that. Oh,
yeah.
That was a sweet car.
Yeah. Well, Cobras ain't too shabby either.
No, that's true.
I like that car on Gone in 60 Seconds. It's a 68 Chevy Cobra
fastback.
Chevy Cobra GT 500.
Fastback, yeah. They don't, and you can't find fastbacks much anymore. They're very hard to find.
Well, and when you do, you're gonna pay for it.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Most definitely. I mean, you might as well pay for your life for one of those. But yes, the one that they had in that movie, I was so upset when they jumped it.
Yeah,
that was so sad. I was like, man, how could y'all ruin a nice car like that?
Hey, don't even get me started on movies. I watch so many movies and I be cussing on people's like, what the hell are you cussing about? Look at that poor old car they destroying.
Right?
And that's not just one. They usually destroy 12 or 13 of them.
And that's why I don't like a lot of the Fast and the Furious movies.
Because people don't realize they don't always get the shot in the first try. It sometimes takes 10 times to get the shot he wants.
Yeah, and that's 10 different cars that get destroyed.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like the Dukes of Hazzard, they went through so many freaking Dodge Chargers.
Why do you think there were so many General Lees running around after the show ended? Because they had so many scrap ones.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You could get all them you could buy some Dodge Chargers from that show and make one out of it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? Honestly, if I had to choose between the General Lee Dodge Charger or the Police Dodge Charger in that, I'd have to say I'd choose Roscoe's car because those
Oh,
were
yeah.
some badass Chargers.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
were some awesome Chargers back in the day.
Yeah. The old Charger I used to have, that's the way it looked. It looked like the old cop car.
Well,
That thing was bulletproof, man.
I mean, the General Lee was cool, but those old police cars that they had,
Yeah.
it amazed me how they were able to find so many. And it's the same with the Blues Brothers. If you've ever seen the movie The Blues Brothers, where the scene where they all crash and wreck,
Yep.
yeah, those were all vintage police cars, and it was like, where the heck did they get so many of them?
I think most of them they got somewhere in Philadelphia.
Wow.
Some junkyard. Yeah.
But I was amazed about how many they had, and I was like, wow, that's cool. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, and it's really hard to find the General Lee now, the ones that they scrapped, because so many were destroyed that they were just unfixable.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that would be cool to have. I wouldn't mind having one of those.
My neighbor, 3 houses down on the right, he's got one.
Oh, really?
But his is a kit, though. He, it was a kit car.
I see. Okay.
But it still looks good.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think anybody's ever going to have the original. I don't even think the original is even drivable.
I remember my buddy seen that parked down there. He says, "Your neighbor's got a General Lee?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "He ain't worried?" I said, "Well, one, he's a black guy. And two, I like to see you go down there and call him a racist."
Right? Oh, gosh. Oh, man.
Oh, yeah, we still got them. They're driving around here with freaking rebel flags hanging off the trucks, man. Yeah. And every once in a while, I guess passing through, you get one of them snowflakes want to start some shit until the door opens. That big 6'2", 230-pound black guy gets out and goes, "What the fuck wrong with you?"
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I know people got a misconception of the flag, but here it's Southern pride. So,
Right.
it don't matter if you're white or black. It's Southern pride, period.
Well, and that's what I. Oh, excuse me. Hold on. I'm choking. Well, that's just like I tell people. Everybody's like, "Oh, well, the rebel flag should be taken down. They shouldn't be having the rebel flag." And I tell them, I said, "Oh, well, if you know your history very well, I believe that there were two flags in that war. There was the American flag and the rebel flag. So if one's going to be taken down, the other one should be taken down too."
Technically, it wasn't the American flag; it was the Union flag and the Confederate flag, and then it became the American flag.
Yeah. But I mean, but both of them had African Americans fighting for both sides. So it's like you can't call one side a racist without calling the other one a racist because they both had African Americans fighting for both teams.
Mm-hmm.
And so I don't see how one flag can. It's just weird. It's just really weird. And growing up in South Carolina,
Well, yeah, but that's because they made it about that, and it wasn't even about that. It was about the fact the Southerners didn't want a bunch of Yankees telling them what to do.
Right. Yeah. I got it. Yeah, I got it. It's just that the way that people look, the way that some people look at the rebel flag and the concept of it nowadays is.
Well, that's because you had a few Peckerwoods decide to make it mean something else.
Yeah. Well.
And I use the term loosely, Peckerwood.
Okay. Well,
I'm just saying, you always got a few Peckerwoods gonna make it screw it up for the rest of us.
Right.
And I mean, me, I don't care. I'm from Ohio. Ohio anyway. So
there you go.
I tell them around here, you fly whatever you want to fly, brother.
Why are you so quiet, Muggsy?
I was just sitting here thumbing through YouTube.
Oh man.
He's listening.
Oh, mate. My daggum back's a hurting from sitting here.
Yeah. Well, man, when you ready to drop, man, just let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on 205 my time anyway.
It's going on almost 2 hours and 10 minutes. So
I know.
I mean, if you want to end it in 10 minutes, that's cool. We don't mind.
Exactly, Bruce. That's it. The war was about taxes. One wanted more than the other.
Right? Yeah.
Well, you know, I tell people, you know, that's what kills me. Nobody goes to business anymore. You know, at one time we were all territories.
Yep.
You had Texas territory. You had Louisiana territory. Hell, Louisiana was owned and occupied by the French anyway.
Mm-hmm. And all the West was occupied by the Spanish. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, if you ask me, the whole United States was nothing but a smorgasbord.
Well, it was. What? You know what kills me? Because I live not far from two of them. We still have tours that come down here to visit the old plantations.
Oh wow.
The slave plantations. And four of the biggest ones here, people fucking shitting their pants when they realized the owners were blacks.
Wow.
They don't realize not all black people were slaves.
Right.
Because there was a certain group that was selling them to the Spaniards, which drug them over here, but they came over here and built the plantation because there was money to be made. They were selling off what they considered their lower class people. You know, they were selling them off for slaves, and the reason they were selling them off for slaves over in Africa is because it was either that or mass genocide.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
You know, when you got a bad person in your neighborhood and still kill them, you run them off to the next town.
Yeah. Did you see what Twin wrote you, Muggsy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go, Twin. Tell him.
Right.
I'm just sitting here listening.
Well, yeah, that's the thing, Bruce. A lot of people don't realize. They think, oh, he did that because he was a humanitarian. No, he wasn't. He needed soldiers.
Yeah.
Because if you read the proclamation on that, he told them if they come fight for me, and if we win, I'll give you land.
Yep.
Never happened.
Yep. Well, he also was killed during the middle of it too.
Right. Well, that's why. Yeah. Because they didn't want him finishing his promise.
Yeah. That was kind of weird.
But you know, another thing that pissed me off is when people come down and realize they see old pictures and paintings, they go, why's all those white people up on the auction blocks? I said, that was your Irish, your German, your Indians, your Japanese, your Chinese. Yeah. I said, blacks wasn't the only ones sold on the auction blocks. Irish were, Germans were. Yeah.
A lot of them were.
Yeah. Yep. If you was a foreigner, other than the ones that first came over here with the first 13 colonies, you was a slave.
See, my father told me, he goes, if you think that the African Americans were the only slaves, you're crazy.
No. Shit. Look at this. You remember a thing called the Jews and Egyptians? Hello?
Right. Yeah, right. I mean, come on. I mean, every race has been
slave at one time or another.
Yeah.
Roman Empire slaved everybody they conquered.
True. Yep, that's true.
Yep. Didn't matter if you was white, brown, polka dotted, or pink.
Yeah.
There's this place I need to go film. It's like it's a grave site that's on the side of the road, and there's an Egyptian woman in a glass box.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's not far from here at all.
Yeah,
that would be cool.
Yeah, and the rest of their family is like buried up on top of the hill.
Oh wow!
But she's in a freaking box, a glass box. I kid you not, on the side of the road.
Oh, I know that, Bruce. I live right in the area where they were running the plantations. Trust me.
Right, Lisa. Tell him.
Yeah, when the visitors come and they realize who the owners are, their jaw goes.
Right?
I had a black woman talk to me for 3.5 hours. She goes,
Wow.
them some bitches lied to me in school. And I said, that's because they only taught you what they wanted to teach you.
Right.
He goes, I thought it was just my people that were slaves. I said, no.
Mm.
It's just
Wow.
we because we blended in with them better, we could blend in, hide, and buy our freedom a lot faster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because they felt guilty, snapping a whip with somebody that looked just like they did.
Have you seen that YouTube? I think you have. Have you seen that YouTube video called "I'm Not Racist"?
Yeah.
Yeah, that to me, I liked that video. That pretty much sums up,
Well, it's all based on education. People don't
Yeah.
realize it.
And it's yeah.
Because they don't educate people no more. They brainwash them. They
Right.
Well, I'm serious. They tell you what they want you to hear.
Yeah.
Because my kids come home with a history book looking like this.
Wow.
When I was in high school, my history book looked like 2 Houston phone books stacked.
Damn.
Hey Muggsy, I'm gonna leave and come right back. I'll be 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
They just don't teach history no more. That's half our
Yeah,
problem.
my history book was probably about that thick.
Yeah.
And,
Now
whenever I
they're
get older-
look like a
whenever I got older-
pamphlet. Yeah. Well, I'm just saying now.
now,
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
like
now
what?
their history book looks like a pamphlet for the Hilton Hotel.
yeah. Yep, you're right. I've seen history books nowadays for
Yeah.
schools. They're probably about like that.
Yeah, it looks like one of them fat coloring books.
Not even that.
I know. I'm just saying, but
Sorry, I had to refresh. I couldn't see Anthony on my side.
yeah. But it's just crazy how many people come to do those tours, and they're just flabbergasted because they're
Right.
and they walk out going, "I was lied to."
Witchy Jackie.
Is she finally gonna be able to come up here?
No,
Oh.
I'm just saying her name because she's got my name hollered out. Looks like.
But you know them.
Oh,
Say her
okay.
name.
But you know them jackasses won't let nobody film that though.
Wow.
But
Do
yeah,
what?
you can come here and tour it. But because I seriously thought about going in 2 of them and filming the actual owners who showing the pictures of who own it, the way they did things, and then put it on YouTube to let people know, hey, your books are wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Well-
not glorifying any of it. It was all wrong all the way around.
History teachers in history and in school they only teach you what they want you to hear.
Well, it's not that. Back in the days, what did you do? You went to a new area. You
Yeah.
either made friendly or you beat the shit out of them and took the crap. That's just the way it was.
Right.
I mean, look at the Roman Empire. Look at the Persians. I mean, every one of them went out and mass murdered and conquered and said, "This is my land now."
Yeah.
Yeah. The Chinese did it. The Japanese did it. Hell, one time the Japanese owned China. Hello.
Yeah.
I remember I got
That's-
in trouble by the teacher asking her if the Earth was flat.
Are you serious?
Hell yeah, I got in trouble. She sent me to the office.
Oh my gosh. Well,
It was a legit question.
right? I would have been like, man, can you believe I got in trouble for asking if the earth was flat?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Not only were they feeding them rotten food, they were giving them blankets full of smallpox.
Wow.
First sign of chemical warfare. Give them blankets full of infected with smallpox.
She probably thought I was being a smart ass.
Well, it depends on the manner of how you ask. So.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Of course, nowadays you ask that and you'd be hearing, "Oh my God, oh yeah,
Right.
get this piece of shit out of my class."
Oh gosh.
She didn't even want me in her class anymore after I asked her that.
Well, it's like they've been trying to stop all the bullying stuff, which I understand. Bullying shouldn't be anywhere, but look, little kids are fucking assholes, okay? And they don't hold punches when they tell you You're ugly. You look funny. You smell funny. You know, kids are cruel. I'm sorry. Especially elementary kids. Jesus, man.
Wow.
They'll walk up and say, "Ooh, you smell like you do in your pants." Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, I mean, we all been in them grades. You know how ruthless kids
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They can be ruthless, but that's kids, man. They got no filter.
Yeah.
If they smell something that smells funny, they're gonna tell you it smells funny. You know? You look different than them. They're gonna tell you look different than them.
Yeah. They don't beat around the bush. That's for sure.
No. You come with your hair all wired and stringy and looking crazy looking. They go, "You didn't brush your mouth."
Well.
And you hear the teachers, "Oh, that's not nice to say." Especially when the one little kid goes, "Shut up, bitch."
Yeah, I saw something like it on a video where
Oh,
boy
yeah.
like, "Shut up." She said, "Shut the fuck up, bitch."
Oh, yeah.
I was like, "What?"
And the teacher can't do a damn thing because of the stupid law.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, a kid ever cussed me like that in the schoolroom, I bust him in his chop.
Right?
And I dare his mama come in my room and open her mouth. Because I got about 2 foot of something I'd shove in her mouth.
I'd be like, hey, if you would teach your son or daughter some self-respect,
Manner.
yeah, how to
Oh,
treat
my
their elders.
My favorite. This is my favorite of all time. I don't tell my kids no. And I go, and that's why they're an asshole.
Right? Yeah.
And you're a dumbass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you spoil the kid too much, and they think they can get away with anything.
Oh, I don't whoop them. I put them in timeout.
There you go.
Where was you when I was little?
Hello, Donna.
I still remember kneeling in a bed of rice.
Kneeling in a bed of rice?
Yeah, you never had that pleasure?
No.
Yeah, that was a Ohioan thing, man. They throw rice down on the floor and make you kneel into it.
Oh.
And guess where that rice was? Guess where that rice was when you got up?
In your knee?
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Yeah.
Yep.
That sucks.
Or you cuss and you got that, what was that, palm olive bar of soap stuck in your mouth that
Oh, God, yeah.
did not taste like walnuts, okay? I'm telling you that right now. I don't care what it smells like. It didn't taste like what it smelled. Palm olive was made for a lot of things, but not your mouth.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
That's kind of like trying to. That's like trying to clean your mouth out with a woman's special product, you know, down there.
Right.
You know.
Well, why
like the douche, you know?
You got people now buying floor. Hey,
I'd like to see somebody do that.
Yeah, but the thing is, think about it. You still have people buying freaking floor cleaner to use for mouthwash.
Oh God!
Wow. You do know that's where mouthwash came from, right?
No, I didn't.
No,
that was invented for a floor cleaner.
Really?
A disinfectant floor cleaner. Yes.
Wow.
I can actually go buy some floor cleaner and show it to you. And have you smell it and taste, put it in your mouth, rinse it out, spit it out, and just like you do your Listerine and Scope, and there's your mouthwash.
Oh, I didn't know that. Huh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah. It's actually a floor cleaner, or actually a disinfectant floor stripper.
Is that why they tell you not to swallow it?
Yeah, because it'll kill you.
Yeah.
But you still get some of it, because you know as well as me, you rinse and spit, you still, still in your mouth, you're still swallowing just small amounts, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why sometimes a kid, if you ever notice that they're real acceptable to stomach aches, and you get to the point where they're rinsing with mouthwash, sometimes they'll get sick.
Wow.
They get upset stomach, nauseated, and all that.
Yeah.
Because they're swallowing. You're basically rinsing your kid's mouth out with poison. Yeah. But, it's not poison if you don't swallow it. But, it's in your mouth. You're going to swallow.
Yeah.
It follows under that acceptable level of crap, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. That's. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I
Huh.
used to work. Like I said, I used to work for Kraft Foods for a long time, and you'd be surprised the shit I learned.
Right.
I'm surprised I even eat anymore. But you know, you gotta eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It may not sound good, but hey,
Yeah.
you know, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Wow.
I just wish people would go to work for a food industry for just a month, few weeks, and they would shit in their pants.
Wow.
And now you understand why they won't allow cameras and photos and all that inside.
Yeah.
Ain't none of this. Oh, we don't want our secrets and our secret formulas sold
Yeah.
out. You know,
Yeah.
no, they
Yeah.
don't want you snapping pictures of drums pouring into other drums that says not for human consumption.
Right. Yeah. I hear you.
I actually tried to film in one. That's why I no longer work there. They fired me.
Oh wow.
Took my video camera and fired me.
Huh.
Yeah. Trade secrets, my ass.
Right.
Yeah. There was one product. I'm trying to remember the name of it. Oh, this is why I tell ladies. I know you got to do what you got to do, but any woman out there using a Nair product, you're fucking suicidal. Okay, I'm telling you that right now. Especially you putting that shit down around your coochie, you're suicidal.
Right. Oh god. Yeah.
I used to watch them mix that shit.
Wow.
The guys are in there in full hazmat suit with respirators on.
Hey.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I'm sure you've been around there. You know the smell of that shit.
Oh yeah. My wife's used it many times. Yeah, that's almost about as bad as the dye that they use in their hair.
Well, yeah, that's why they're when they're in their 30s and 40s. Oh, you got stage 4 of this, stage 3 of this, stage 2
Yeah,
of
it's
this.
like
Yeah.
yeah, because it was
Bavarian with the cancer.
ovarian cancer. Yeah, yeah. That's
Have
because
y'all
they're putting that.
Have y'all saw pranks on YouTube about where people put Nair in their shampoo bowls?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny as shit.
Yeah, they done it to anger Grandpa.
Yeah.
That's funny as hell. Yeah, what's his name did it to his girlfriend. I can't remember what his name is now. Vince.
Jack's like, quit it, stop it with that yawning.
Why are you getting tired?
That's what Jackie said.
Oh, I'm sorry, Jackie.
Don't look.
Right?
Yeah, don't look away.
Look away, look away, look
Like an old
away.
girl in the next room, she goes, "Ooh, it's old, pink, and wrinkly." And you hear the old guy go, "I told you not to look in the door."
No, that would be something Muggsy would say.
Well, I'm talking about back in the days. You had
Oh, back in the. Oh yeah, yeah,
13,
yeah.
14-year-old girls marrying men in their late 40s.
Right? Oh God.
Could you
Wow.
imagine? Can you imagine your first encounter as a 12-year-old girl being with a 40-something-year-old dude?
That's wow. No.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was normal back then, but nowadays,
Wow.
look at it and go, ew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
I'm 50, almost 50, and I still go, ew.
Well, I guess if Jerry Lee Lewis can do it, why can't anybody?
Yeah, they frown on it nowadays, brother.
True. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Unless you live in certain stages, then I think it's 16 is the age of consent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, think about it. My grandma was 13 when she got married. She ended up with 16 kids.
Wow. That's crazy. What number were you?
Huh?
What number were you?
Oh, no, I said my grandma, not my mom.
What number was your mother out of the 16 kids is what I meant.
She was 14.
Oh, okay. So wow, she was second to the last. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot of kids.
That is a lot of kids. Holy crap.
Yeah, but back then you had to have that many kids because you lived out on a farm. You had cattle. You had fields of corn, fields of wheat.
Yeah.
You basically was raising your own workforce.
Cherokee, what's up, man?
No,
Hey,
I'm just
Cherokee
saying,
Rebel.
back in them days, you raised your own workforce.
Oh, that's cool.
You had to have that many kids because you had to have one pile, one feeding the cows, one. Yeah.
Right, Donna? Dang. Well, I guess if you live on a farm, 16 is a good number to have.
Yeah. Yeah,
Chores sure got done really quickly.
when you crippled the first 4, you had backup.
Yeah, right.
I don't get
Hey,
paid. You got a
get
roof
up.
over your head, and you got a meal in your stomach and a warm bed, right? Yeah, you got
Right.
paid, so shut up and get out there.
Dad be yelling, "Hey, Johnny, Timmy's hurt. You're next. Go."
That's why I hear these people say, "Well, I give my kid $50 a week allowance." I'm like, for what? Well, he takes out the garbage and washes dishes once a week, and I'm like, well,
Woohoo.
for $50 a week, I'll come wash dishes once a week, and take the trash out.
Hell yeah, me too.
I mean, try cleaning out a turkey farm or a pig farm. That's what I
Well,
used
that's
to
what
do
I'm
in North
saying.
Carolina.
When
I mean,
I
that's
was
not fun.
in junior high and high school, I got up 2 hours before school, and the reason is because I had to feed 14 Appaloosa horses. I had to feed
Damn.
250 head of cattle. Then I had
Wow.
to go back in, take a shower, get dressed, go catch the bus, go to school for 8 hours, come back,
Wow.
do the
more
same
chores.
chores over again,
Yeah.
go do my homework, take it back, go to bed, and then start over.
Wow. That's
Only
crazy.
Only time I got a break was half a day Saturday and Sunday.
Wow.
And Sunday, the only reason I got a break because my ass had to go to church
Right.
the whole
Wow.
goddamn day.
Wow.
Because you had Sunday school, then you'd leave, go eat, hang out, and go back for evening service.
Mm-hmm. And by the time you got home, it was dinner time, and then after that, you got maybe a half an hour's worth of freedom.
Yeah, and then go to bed and get ready for school.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's up?
We didn't get out of church Sunday evening until 11 o'clock at night.
Right.
Yeah.
What's going on, Oz? How you doing?
Yep. What's up, boss? Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
I remember that. I remember doing that back in the day. I hated doing that. It was like, really?
Yeah. Yeah, but just think how you would act if you didn't have that kind of discipline.
True. Yeah.
Be acting like the rest of these morons.
Right. Yeah.
And I feel sorry for the kids. I'm serious. The kids now, I watch them and they do nothing but sit in the house all day on video games.
True.
Don't get me wrong. I like video games too, but I'm 50-something years old and retired. I can play all the games I want now,
Right. Yeah.
But the thing is, they never go outside. I never see them play outside, ride bikes, go out in the woods camping. I don't see none of that. None.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that was my best memories. Especially skinny dipping with all the girls.
And wow.
Yeah, well, hey, I grew up most of my teenage and young adult between the 70s and the 80s.
Wow.
And back in the 80s, we all got along.
Yeah. Yeah.
People find that hard to believe. There wasn't much shit going on in the 80s, but dancing and a lot of screwing.
Right. Yeah. I was the same way, Donna. I felt that if I didn't get my butt kicked on a daily basis, I was doing something wrong, or somebody was hating me or something, and it was like, what the hell?
Are you like, Daddy, you mad at me?
Right? Yeah.
You don't love me no more?
It's like, geez, man. But, I mean.
I still remember my dad to this day. He'd be outside. Anthony David. Oh, hell, you know your name. Get up here.
All right.
And he'd be like, I'm pointing at, and his finger so broken, bent up, it looked like he was pointing that way.
Dang.
I'm pointing right at you, Dad. I'm over here.
Right. Yeah.
Don't make fun of my finger, son, bitch. They this way because I had to work to feed your ass. Between having to work my ass off to feed all 7 of y'all and beating the hell out of you, my hands are crippled.
Right. Then that's when he'd have one of your siblings come over, whoop his ass for me.
Oh yeah, his brother show up. Hey, hold him while I beat his Because you got to remember, my dad, my oldest brother, and I was the second to the youngest. Me and him both would look my dad and mom in the eye after a beating and go, didn't hurt.
Wow.
I've seen my mom get so mad. I'd look at her and say, didn't hurt. She'd get so mad and walk out. She'd just go, ah! And leave the room.
Hey,
And
my dad
walking over. That son of a blah, 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 blah. You go in there and beat his ass. And my dad comes in there and goes, you gotta hear my dad, I ain't gonna go beat his ass. I think the sick little fucker likes it.
Dang.
Yeah. I remember them days.
My dad would have thought I was morbid.
But it made me tough though, man, because when the time I got to junior high and high school, somebody hit on me a few times, I'd just go, I'm next.
Right. Right.
And I had 10 years of aggression backed up.
Oh my God.
Damn, Donna.
I'd be beating a guy and then I snap to and he'd be going, I'm not your dad. I'm not your dad. Yeah.
Wow, Donna.
Yeah, that's bad when you beat a guy up and you snap and you come back and he's hollering, I'm not your dad. I'm sorry. I didn't do it.
Right. Oh my
Because
God.
you're sitting there beating them while you're calling them your brother's name, your dad's name, your uncle's name.
I'm not your daddy.
I didn't do it. I swear I didn't hit you like that, son. I'm sorry. Back in them days, that was therapy.
Right. Wow.
Yeah.
Hey. Muggsy, you look like you're bored and tired, dude.
I'm tired, sleepy.
Well, just let us know if you want to call it quits. Well,
Yeah.
we'll be all right with
Yeah, I'm
that.
getting ready to jump off here anyway. It's going on 2:30 already.
Yeah.
I just looked down and said, shit, it's 2:30.
Ozark said, what's new? Well, today me and my dad changed a piece for the front end of the Camaro. I can't think of what it's called. But it's the piece where the two I don't know what they're called, but it's got a piece that slides in on this side and it slides in on this side, and it's got a bolt that holds it on. The main bar right there.
Yeah.
Not the sway bar, but
I know what you're talking about.
Cross member?
Yeah, that's it.
No, it's for the steering.
For the steering?
Yep.
The sway bar?
No, not the sway bar. It's like in front of the sway bar.
Stabilizer?
It could be, but it's got a bolt that goes in on this side and this side, and you got to put the screw on it.
The rack and pinion?
Talking about the rack and pinion?
It could be. It could be it.
Yeah.
I just can't think of the name of it right now.
Yeah, it's probably rack. It either have to be rack and pinion or the stabilizer.
One of the two.
That fixed the shimmying whenever you turned left.
That was stabilizer then.
Yeah, that would be the stabilizer.
Yeah.
Your rack and pinion. If your rack and pinion were loose, that wouldn't make it.
I kept telling him one of these days it's gonna be doing the freaking wheel of death.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, that's most in your 4-wheel drive.
I mean the death wobble.
Yeah, that's mainly in your 4-wheel drive.
And guess what? 2 days ago it started doing the death wobble.
Well, yeah, that's the reason they call them stabilizers for a reason.
And that sucker started going. Whoa. I was like, what the?
If a rack and pinion rack comes loose, they'll do the same thing.
Yeah.
Because it'll bounce. They're slotted, so when that bolt backs out, it just bounces back and forth.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Yeah.
Wow. Well,
Scared the hell out of you.
got that fixed.
You're sitting there cruising down the road, and all of a sudden your steering wheel and you got to let go of it because it's going.
Right. Yeah. Your dad's
does.
lucky he changed that. So.
Yeah, I know he was going to change it. I just didn't know when.
Yeah.
Probably got tired of his arm being jerked out of socket.
Oh gosh! Wow.
That only happened once.
Yeah. Yeah, but one time usually get your attention.
Right? Yeah, that'll get you scared to death enough to where you like, nope, not anymore.
You ever seen the steering wheel? That steering wheel was sitting there wobbling back and forth like that.
My dad was in a Ford F-250 4-wheel drive. It did that, man. The stabilizer come off that sub bit.
Oh shit!
It broke his wrist.
Ow!
And he was trying to hold on to it. I was like, no, Dad, no.
Dang.
Just take both your feet and put them up under the seat and control as best you can, but don't try to hand grip it. You try to keep it somewhat stable.
Right.
But he tried to manhandle it, and that freaking center deal come up and just whack right in his, just snapped his wrist.
Ow.
Well, he was hell. By the time I was 14, my dad was an old goat.
Oh no.
He's one of them son bitches that waited till he's like in his late 40s to decide he's gonna have 7 kids.
Oh God! Wow.
So my dad was dead before I even hit 20.
Dang.
Yeah.
Wow.
I had a brother and sister and never knew who he was.
Dang.
Or couldn't remember hardly because they were little.
Yeah. So did you grow up?
I'm tired, y'all. I'm about
did you grow up with a stepfather?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm about ready to get to snack, y'all.
All right, Muggsy.
Thank
you for having us up on your stream, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Later,
man.
everybody.
Sorry I didn't talk much.
No, that's cool.
Hey, when you're tired, brother.
Yeah.
Have a good one, everybody.
All right. Have a good one, Anthony. Night,
Bye,
Donna.
everybody.
Night, everybody in chat. Night, Oz.
Yep.
Night, Jackie.
Did it end? See ya. Bye, everybody. This is Muggsy. And I think I'm out of here. I don't know.